morning, Charles. Good morning, Rudy. Go well. Good morning, beauties. Title change. I don't know what happened. I typed the word urban, and then one day it just abnormally, and as I will be putting the word urban back on my title, I am the forest witch, although I don't live cottage country now. I live urban, and I like to use the word urban. And or the word eclectic. Oftener than just the word forest. Please join me for my coffee hour. It has begun. I'll get my coffee soon. Chat is open. Do you want to chat with me? The urban forest witch, Bell Switch Avril. The real foodist beauty. Not the foodie beauty. The real foodist beauty. Hello. Hello. Hi. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5. 1, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2. More than 60 brush strokes, I suppose. Just brushed my hairs, scalp, and hairline long. Going soft. Not very wavy today. Although my hairs are long, thick, straight, long, thick, straight, soft, whatever. Growing longer and longer and thicker and thicker. It's a hobby of mine. The weather outside, it's snowing. I'll try and show you. It's like snow flurries out there. I saw some earlier. Oh. I biotin. Got my HRT. 1 capsule daily on an empty stomach. And wait an hour until I can eat more. Autumn is ending soon. Winter is arriving soon. And during this autumn, snow flurries and earlier snow from the skies above came down. The sky. Hello. Okay, I'm gonna get my coffee started. Stovetop kettle, boiling cold water hot. And that takes a little while. So by the time my coffee is ready, and then I have some more water, because it doesn't show that I should not be able to have beverages, it's just not eat any foods. I can eat foods later, although I can have beverages. Doesn't show on the label. And with my live stream, blog video, a video I created and showed and told happened. And there's lots more evidence there too, such as all securities cameras all on, all during, witnessed, and live, real time, recorded, photographed, I don't know, possibly, probably recorded. I'm not lying. There's internet evidence and everything. ISPs, Wi-Fi's, all should can could make must and need show and tell, showed and told, and shows and tells all happened as. When one and or both women showed and told, both adults showed and told stop and no to that man, and yet, you know, happened as celebrity stalker Bill Beckett came in as stalking Bellis's Moore. I should not, cannot, could not, may not, must not, need not, suspended and not employed there and not exposed more there as guilty, and I should not be expelled and exiled. That is, I should not be expelled and exiled there. Instead, I should, can, could, may, must, and need there exposed as not guilty. Asbestos, not guilty. That other person, celebrity stalker Bill Beckett, and all the other ones, all other times too, all happened as. All happened. All happened. Bill Beckett came into the alleged Sunset Cafe, the active out center of Mississauga kitchen eating area. Since my mom and I already there, Aspelis is already there, and I was with the mall walkers there, the active out center Mississauga mall walkers. I'm one of more, my all historical absences. And then I'm having my coffee, and he came. He was coming in. I said, "Oh no." I didn't want any more trouble because, as I mentioned earlier, and when I got to the next destination, I was like, oh, we didn't talk about it very, and it wasn't sitting at the table, or we were. I don't know where he went. I don't even know if he continued playing. If he went in the other room and stayed at the center, I don't know. I don't know what he did. I don't know where he was. Nor did I really care. All I wanted for everyone else there and us Bellises is privacy. Our privacy and safety were privacy and safety. Off and on and off his Facebook page and all other times. Facebook, Messenger, emails, etc. He's not a friend, he's not an acquaintance, he's not a lover, he's not a husband, he's not a father. He's not what should be a co-star. I don't want him as my co-star. He is nothing to us except stalking us. He's a stalker, as Bellis is. Bill Beckett. And as today, this morning, not guilty, me, as Bellis is, I'm not too at on in, out from, and by Central Parkway Mall, the active adult center of Mississauga this morning, attending a class, etc., in person. I wouldn't mind doing it virtually, of course, although in person, I'm not there today. Such as chair exercise class and all other times. And as in the upper body exercises, I did some yesterday more and my own physiotherapy like, and I'm going to do some more of that today, physiotherapy like. And until I watch another video, maybe this weekend, and I do some other upper body exercises, somebody else's exercises videos, maybe I can find one and just do it with 1 pound weight. It's not as heavy weights as she did. Well, I could try. I do that sometimes. It doesn't matter if they're male or female. I often pick up my weight and or both, and I do the exercise. I don't do it every day, just when I'm in the mood, and or I find a video of. It's sort of like having my very own instructor, or an instructor more. One of the best Christmas presents I could get this year is that celebrity stalker that Bill Beckett expelled from there and expelled from everything and anything. As Bellises, all names, all named Bellis, real estate, etc., all historical, all geographical, all financial, all financially, and judiciary punishments. Bill Beckett, judiciary punished, jail, jailing, imprisoned, with and or without paroles under probations, new, with and or without suit, new. I didn't want to know him. I really didn't. A long time ago. Square One Older Adult Center, etc. I really didn't want to know him anymore. Like I said, he couldn't understood the words no, stop, and not welcome, and not allowed. As the alleged member there, those where, membership, that other person, Bill Beckett, should, can, could, may, must, and need exposed and expelled from there. The woman that witnessed lots of it is allegedly seeing impaired blind, has 100 or more guide dogs. Guide dogs. She couldn't see and she couldn't hear all of what he was doing. And mine was irregular there sometimes because my mom wanted to go travel, casinos, and stuff. And I was her support person, her mandatory support person. And she couldn't understood at the time that I had to work. I couldn't just take time off and disappear. And my mom appointment scheduling, other appointments, she couldn't get she could not got my work schedule correctly, and they would not listen to me very often until I was like, I'm really there, and that's what I have to do, and I have to be there those 1 or 2 or 3 days, or whatever. I ended up with 1 and more concussions the last year I worked there, very, and I got confused, although I got better. And unfortunately, there was you know, allegations and accusations by it from a man, paranoid, aggressive, and agitated. The children told he was afraid of me, and as since himself persecutory delusional, I suppose. And it's all lies, all of it. I was not guilty. Us Bellises were not guilty. And I resigned because I was not guilty, although it came to my attention that they were short staffed, and I was asked, you know, I'm here. Do you need somebody? I'd gladly help. And the other person was like, you're your mother's caregiver. I'm like, not exactly. Although it is sort of that way at home, although I'm more or less her mandatory support person, rides, etc. She can see with a magnifying glass, so she wants to sit there and play big as she can. But although you need staff, anyways, And yesterday I returned as the mall walker. I was missing quite a while. Many times. I'm back. Had a good day. And I don't know if they would let me or not. I don't want to vlog, live stream, real time in the rooms I am in with them. That is up to the Active Adult Center of Mississauga to publish, not me. And I'm too busy. When I finished before going out to lunch yesterday, I did have a coffee in the kitchen area when everything else, mall walkers, finished before the next stuff mall walkers happened. It was fun. I ate too much. I ate so much foods that when I came home, all I ate was one serving of rice crackers and a raw radish. It was that good. I hadn't been there in a while. The food was just, oh, good
Apple?
stuff. Hello.
Time's up.
Uh, definitely time to put the kettle on now. Oh yeah, it's been half an hour. I'll be in time. Those 3 centers memberships.
What?
I'm talking to my social media, my audience. The memberships should, can, could, may, must, and need include. Include privacy and safety, and that Bill Beckett should not, cannot, could not, may not, must not, and need not any of our contact information, residential, and all elsewhere. And all other stalkers. Put it over there. Including my mama alleged youngest brother, Ryan Thompson. Not allowed to get contact information, even though I'm not a member. But I know. Same with condominium corporations, privacy and safety. They're not supposed to give out any visitors, any other residents, all those other people, all and any our contact information, including confirming and or denying where we were, are, could be, these cameras all on instead. All that evidence. And all other times. All before, all during, all later, all since November 12, 13, 2024. And also because as Bellis is lawful, legal, sane, competent, and employable. And all names, all who, what, where, when, why, how, tried. Changed that. All about, all to, and all about, and all about, all to, and all about us, Bellis's. Examples such as other people to, at, on, and out from, and by 1909 and 1911, etc. Delusional, deluded themselves, they should, can, could, wait, list, and need. Decision made. Decisions made on us spouses and or instead of us spouses. Other people. I am doing my indoor walk fit, physiotherapy like, so that's good. Indoor walk fit, most definitely. When I do this walking, I don't always do upper body. I like just to walk. I don't like to lift anything. I just want to walk. There's nobody to lift. My cat died. There's nobody to lift this alive. Pet for babies. Pets for babies. There's nobody. We're reading them all alive, dead now. Died months ago. It's my first 4 months. My first 4 months. All since. My first spring, my first summer happened, and happening my first autumn. And soon my first Yule winter happening this year since. I miss my cat. I never wanted anything other than privacy and safety as well as this residential and all elsewhere. Forever, always, everywhere. All before, all during, all later, all since July 2, 2025. And any residents ever accused me as well as of yelling at them, screaming at them. Not any. You just replied. You said you tried to do it peacefully, verbally, kindly. Said security, guards, staff there, corporation, police. We've even when it was emergencies and paramedics were called here, my mom and I, paramedics even told, Shelby told the people leaving us that they weren't allowed in here and they weren't allowed on the elevator and our elevators. They weren't allowed on the elevators with us and the paramedics and all the paramedics equipment. And somebody yesterday during my live stream said I was not correct, commented on somebody else's public video. Well, I suppose. And I believe I was accurate. It wasn't me that did it. I wasn't guilty. Us Bellises weren't guilty. She had a miscarriage. That was the hands of God. God Almighty. That other person, Louise's journey with and without 3.0 should not, cannot, could not, may not, must not, need not, to, add on, in, out, from, and by, all things, also what, where, when, why, and how, as well as this. Residential, corporate business, work, etc. All other people, media, virtual, social media, all that stuff. Reaction channels, all that stuff. The only stuff they should, can, could, may, must, and need uses used, use, about us, Bellises, about me, about us, all public, all published. Hello, Mother.
Oh, daughter, I'm ready.
Oh, that's good. Kel's on. Just wait. Good. That boils.
It's all right, that's
I just told you not to. We're not gonna write Barry, do we? I don't know.
Okay.
I don't like my audience to know about it until it actually happens, and later. There we go.
good, Mama.
Put it in the kitchen.
You probably put it here.
Counter, no, never.
You did put it brought it in.
Kitchen. Where do you usually put it in the
I
kitchen?
know. Well, you put it in the kitchen, then you just wanted to put it there. did. You did that. Yeah. Excuse me. Bless you, Mom. You're welcome, Mother. you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, it was snowing earlier today. Yeah, some big fluffy snowflakes. Flurries. I don't know if it snowed anymore. My mom is sneezing. Bless you. Happy time. Happy time.
Yeah.
That's what your nurse said the other day to me, Mom.
What?
We were talking, remember? And I wasn't feeling. Well, she said I sounded like I had a cold. I was congested.
Well, I'm congested. I've been
When I showed her
like
when
this for
when I
weeks.
showed her when I came out of my nose.
Oh. You want to see what comes out of mine?
I had blood,
Oh, well,
pure honey.
I don't want honey.
I'm having it.
That's all right.
Life Smart. Good for me. I know you don't want it. I'm not giving it to you.
Have I got any nose drops left?
Nasal spray, yeah. I'll give that to you too. So you can come over, okay? Yeah, make your tea first. Oh, maybe I should take a dose of that myself.
I don't know what you're saying.
Maybe I should take a dose of that myself. My spray, not yours.
Oh, boy.
That's that. That was kind of mess. Oh dear.
Oh, my ear is sore now.
Hmm?
That's sore ear. No water, it's in the fridge, eh?
I got water in the fridge.
Eh?
I got water.
I said I've got water in the
Yes.
fridge. Okay, we'll have to go get it.
No, you're doing this first. Stop being hyper. Here, shake
Oh,
it.
I thought that was my pills you had.
Once in each nostril.
Yes, repeat.
Oh God.
Tastes good, doesn't it?
Eh?
Tastes good, doesn't it?
Oh shit.
It works though.
I wouldn't ask for it if I didn't think it worked. I'm gonna have to do that this every day for the week.
Oh, I don't know. Want to say hello to my audience? They can't see you.
Good morning, everyone. Nice day.
Me too.
Did it answer?
Not yet.
Did you?
No, they haven't answered yet.
I said, did you?
Oh, yes.
Oh, I want something to me.
I have to wait 20 more minutes and then I can eat something.
Wait here 20 minutes.
Yes. I have to wait. Didn't drink all of this yet. Yeah, there was some snow flurries. It was snowing earlier today. Winter's come early. It's not official yet.
Over the weather we're having. It's been cold enough. Mm.
My first coffee. Cold water boiled hot. Some instant coffee. A whole lot of honey. I started counterclockwise. I liked my lunch yesterday. It was really good. It's a lot better than I expected it to be.
Yeah, me too. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Like the last time I didn't like it at all.
Yeah.
Everything I had, I ate. I didn't finish it, but I still, you know.
That's like me. I didn't eat everything up on my plates.
No.
I ate most
Well,
of it.
I tasted everything,
Yeah.
but
Me
I
too.
didn't finish everything. Got a wee bit too much on my plate, but I had enough.
Oh yeah, me too. I was full.
I had enough dessert. I had
Mashed
soup, I had my
potatoes
dinner,
were really
and I
good.
had my pudding. I had everything.
Yes. That's what I like about it. It's got a bit of,
It's got everything there.
yeah, it's not just Chinese. It's not
And I
just
enjoyed
Chinese
my
food.
soup. The last time I didn't have soup, but this time I thought, no, I'm going to have soup. And it was all right.
I had some fruit too.
It wasn't great, but it was okay.
Of course, yeah. I was waiting for that.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. Oh, that was good soup.
The soup was good.
It was okay.
I was waiting for that. I liked my wonton soup. It was really good.
Yeah, I don't care much for that. It's too.
I liked my first. I liked
This
every-
is more than less
How was
like
this-
water you're drinking. That's what you're tasting.
How was the spare ribs? You like the shrimp though.
Oh yeah, I had a lot of shit. You must have picked some papa at the plate.
I showed up and I was like,
Yeah,
"Here
you
they
got
are.
the
Do you
shrimp
want?
on
Do you
that
want? Do you want?" I can't eat it, but I mean, they had other fish there too. But
No, I don't
I was like, "Do you want it?" And I'm like, "You can have it." I'm just gonna stick to chicken and everything else. They had some nice beef.
What? The roast beef wasn't
Beef
all that.
steak stews and stuff there. There was
No.
2 dishes, 3
No.
things. I would have had I gone that way, but I do that only once a week, and it was good enough. I do.
But the roast beef was still tough. I didn't eat it.
But I didn't eat any of the fish myself.
Eh?
I didn't have any fish.
No, talk about fish. I said the roast beef was tough. I didn't like it.
Oh,
Couldn't get my knife through it.
You said that before too, but at least you liked everything, most
Oh, yeah.
everything else.
I had enough on my plate anyway. I didn't need it.
And the second plate,
I don't know for another plate.
oh yeah, at least you were like, stop, stop, and I was piling it up for you.
I know.
I was like, you like this stuff, eat it. So I piled it up, and I did ask to let you know I was going back out there. I mean, I could start another plate for you.
I know. I didn't want it. If I was still hungry, I would have said
I
so.
should have had my salad first. Instead, I had my salad plate second before dessert. I
Once
didn't
I
know
had
it.
my dessert, I wasn't able to eat anything.
I didn't know about the condiments, the salad dressings, so I just had some croutons.
I'm ready for my drink
Yes,
and my pills.
yes. First sip of my coffee, and then I get your tea.
And then we'll get going.
Mom, I'm doing my live stream.
I didn't say anything.
You said then we get going.
Yeah, we'll get going and eating.
Yeah, this is what came out it was the other day. And then it cleared. Eventually. It cleared. That was the worst of it. I treasure it. I keep it. Oh, for it. My nose was really bothering me for more than 2 days. It still bothers me sometimes. Coffee's good.
I'll tell you when I get it.
What was your favorite food that you ate yesterday?
Couldn't say. My pudding.
A pudding?
Yeah.
My favorite was the mashed potatoes.
No,
The potatoes were really, really good.
I couldn't say that.
I put a big. I should have just went back. If I ever go back there again, and the potatoes are there, that's what I'm going to have. I'm going to have salad and potatoes. My first 2 plates, or my first plate of salad and potatoes, and then I'll go taste some other stuff.
No, the
That's what I'm going
creme
to have
brulee
first.
was the best.
That's rice,
No, creme
some
brulee.
kind of rice, the mashed potatoes, and the roasted potatoes because they were really good. And then I'd go into the other stuff. And do I need to? They had French fries there. I'll leave that to the end. That's my.
Yeah.
Because they had pizza there, and I would really like to have a slice
Oh,
of
you should
pizza.
have.
I was too full. I was, my stomach, right here, you know where I was injured before. I couldn't eat anymore. The pain here was excruciating. I had to go lie down when I came home. Just eating, and I kept having gas. It was really painful around here. I had it here before.
You had creme brulee, didn't you?
Yes.
It was nice.
Oh yeah.
I liked it black too. I wish it had fruit.
Still swollen.
I
It
wanted
hurts
to go
when I
back
eat
for another one.
sometimes.
I said,
And
no.
it's not my gallbladder, it was my ribs.
I should have put 3
It
on my
hurts
plate
right
and
here.
left the other stuff off because I didn't need it. Well, that's my bathroom.
I'm gonna get your tea, get your meds, get the Brazil nuts. I'm gonna eat a nut. I'm gonna have a nut.
And we'll catch a train.
And then I'm gonna have
Catch the train.
what? It's an actual nut, I'm eating. It's not me that's the nut, it's the nut. I just like to word it that way. Makes me feel better.
Go back and lie down.
They say you are, other people showed and told that you are what you eat.
Well, I must be sweet because I eat a lot of sweet.
When I eat a nut, I must be a nut.
So one nut, you have to eat nuts. Yeah, nuts.
No, one nut is all it takes, Mom.
No, it doesn't.
I am what I eat. I'm a nut. I eat a Brazil nut. I am a Brazil nut.
You're a nut. You're not a nut.
Yes.
I'm a sweet.
You're a nut
Can't be
too when you
sweeter.
eat a Brazil nut.
I can't be sweeter.
Once I have my first sweet of the day, the coffee.
I've already had it. I just had one. Well,
I like to have salty
half of
foods.
it.
I crave salty foods like potatoes, but then it could be because my iron ferritin levels were high, and I just like to eat those things.
And that's why it's high. Mine's is not high because I don't eat them things. Mine's is too low.
Yeah, I like to eat broccoli and cauliflower.
Oh, I can eat a bit of it, but I can't eat
When
all
I came in, I
Make
had
a
raw
meal.
radish and more rice. That's all I could eat. I couldn't eat anything else. Today, next little while after I do everything, I'm gonna have a little bit of salad. I might eat a raw radish after I eat it, or with a little bit of greens.
Oh, I need water.
So you're getting up to get your water.
There isn't any of them. It's empty.
But you said to me you were walking to the
Oh,
refrigerator.
yeah, but I changed my mind.
In other words, Avril, go get it.
Yeah, 'cause I can't take the energy, it dissolves them.
Can't just.
They dissolve even with water.
It's nice and chilled.
Oh,
Just the way you like it.
oh yeah,
And here's your lid right here.
just the way I like it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, stuck on the roof. Stuck on the roof of my mouth and dissolved.
I know. I hit the one I take first thing in the morning. Sometimes.
Oh God, I'm going to sick.
No, you're not.
Yeah, oh, oh dear.
Oh, they're fun things to take when you need them.
No, but that one, they taste awful. One of them did, it was lousy, vicious. No, it helps in it, but my God, it's awful.
Yeah. Sundays I have planned a special outfit for my coffee hours. Sundays. If and when I do more.
Oh, that's been gone for another day.
That's good.
I'm glad I have no problem taking pills. I don't. Oh, yeah. Ready to go.
English only, please. Comment area. Thank you.
Sure, yeah, that taste in my mouth. That dissolves.
Today I'm wearing lots of yellow. And I encourage one and more others. I'll wear yellow too. Later today, maybe I'll. Well, earlier on my community posts page. Under community post pages, I posted the meaning, the spiritual meaning, the psychological and spiritual meanings. Yellow. Colors yellow.
Oh boy.
Have a little nap.
Oh God, what's getting taste in my mouth? One of them pills stuck in my throat. It didn't go down. It's dissolved into my throat. God, it's all. It's the trouble with these pills they give me. There is no coating on the pill,
Oh yeah.
so it's when then liquid touches it, it dissolves. You can't swallow it. That's it.
Yeah.
See, my pills, I can drink swallow them. You can't do that with these ones. They just don't lousy. I don't actually think you were pills out.
She,
Mm-hmm. That's she. I don't like her anyway.
what's she?
The doctor,
It's a he.
the one that gave me these pills, it was a she.
Referral, you mean?
No, the one I went to. It says
Oh,
I got Alzheimer's. She's a she. I don't
because she wouldn't acknowledge that you were visually impaired. I questioned it, and now that I've witnessed it more, I think a lot of it is because, or all of it is because you couldn't see. And you couldn't see, and you wanted to know what day it is.
Yeah.
And you couldn't see the paperwork. It was stupid tests. I mean, you couldn't see the paperwork. So if you couldn't see it, and just because you couldn't understood her very verbally, didn't mean that you were that way inclined. You had a tantrum.
Stupid.
Yeah, she does. She thought you were stupid. She thought you were senile. You had Alzheimer's. She showed up as, and I'm like, you've had a head injury. Now, she couldn't have documented it without evidence. She couldn't have documented any of it without evidence.
Well, I don't think the pills will do me any harm. For old timers, maybe they'll get me ahead of the game. At least I take the pills, they don't bother me.
Well, I know sometimes some people with concussions used to get the same medication, but if the doctor doesn't show and tell it correctly, doesn't document it correctly, it can bugger up lots of things.
Yeah.
Because you had Prolia and some other medication, and the Prolia, that's one of the side effects is confusion. And she didn't admit to that. You could have just been confused because of Prolia.
And I didn't always know what she was talking about or what she was saying.
I know. I sat there and looked there, and if she did it to anybody else, I just think she just does it to people she doesn't like. She's not competent and employable enough to, she's not qualified. She just doesn't care. She just writes it off any which way she wants to, and she didn't look at test results. She wasn't telling the truth of whose test results she was looking at. She's like, oh, you can't remember what I said, therefore you have something neurologically wrong with you. You're dementiated or something. And I'm like, that's not the real world. The real world
Did
is
you reckon? Did you say all what she said?
no.
Well, there you go.
Without my reading glasses too.
Yeah, but
She'd have to hold the, she'd have to hold the piece
that,
of, she would have had to held the piece of paper further away from me.
Yeah.
And were I to have asked her to did that, she would have got mad and wrote it off that I was paranoid, aggressive, and agitated or something, because I couldn't see it without my reading glasses, and she had to hold it further away. I mean, she's just not competent and employable. She's just, she won't do what was she educated to work there? I don't know. She didn't seem as. I wouldn't wonder. This one is supposed to, we have to get all your referrals and everything sorted, because I didn't like her one little bit, and I mentioned it to him. But it's true. If you can't see what day it is, what month it is, what year it is, and the exact times, that's not to me. That to me is not
If I
Alzheimer's.
can't see and I can't read, I mean, I tell you, I can't read. You
So
see,
I wrote it,
I'm a reader and I try to read. I've been, how long have I been at that
and
book?
this will come in handy for next month, because it's all the days. It's got colors and everything. Appointment, I could put that somewhere.
Yeah.
An important, and then the word is that suitable for night right now. Don't forget.
Yeah.
I mean, she probably would have did it to me too, had she had the opportunity. She'd probably do it to a whole family, as many families as she could, because herself, she has it. She doesn't want to admit what she was thinking. She doesn't want to remember what she was thinking. It was her thinking that was abnormal, not us.
Anyway. I can still go to bingo and play and be with my
I
friends.
could do it, even fun phone bingo like stuff. We could do that too.
Wow.
Our friends, our acquaintances. Yeah, that was fun. We did that.
Oh, it was nice yesterday.
Yeah, it was.
Nice group of women.
Oh, you liked them, eh?
Well, yes.
And Bill Beckett wasn't there.
No.
He did come into the center and sit in the kitchen eating area.
Did he?
Oh yeah, you walked right by him.
Oh, see, I never even noticed him. See,
He probably spoke to you. You probably ignored him.
No, I know he didn't. If he'd spoken, I would have noticed. I walked past him, I didn't notice him.
He was right there,
Yeah, well, I didn't notice him.
and
He didn't speak to me, so I know I didn't see him.
well, he's not supposed to.
I know.
It's just like the memberships and everything. When we changed our phone numbers and everything, and he went to the staff and or somebody to get our phone number, or contact information. That's not allowed. He's not in our group. He wasn't invited to your birthday. He wasn't invited to my birthday. He wasn't invited to anything.
Yeah, well, why
He
would
just
they?
sat with us sometimes at bingo, and then he became obsessed with us. It was disgusting.
He used to what's her name used to have a lot to do with it. How when it comes from abroad. Remember, she came over and she's gone back home, and she
Yeah,
came back in. Remember, weren't we?
yeah.
But she used to get a ride with them. She used to let them wanted to drive her home all the time.
But anyway,
But I don't think he wasn't interested in her.
he gave me a ride home once.
Yeah, but I'm saying she wanted it. She asked for it all the time.
But then that's when I didn't like
But
it
she,
anymore. I felt uncomfortable. He got violent after, and he didn't like that we didn't want to speak to him. I was like, I don't want his emails anymore. I don't want his phone calls anymore. I don't want him on my social media. He was still sitting with us for bingo, and and I don't understand how he got to be where we were, but
It just came and
he
he
went
sat
to the
there.
Toronto Ripley's Aquarium with us, and then he was like, I didn't like it, and he just doesn't fit in. He gets information, and he just how he be. Now, was he to be diagnosed neurologically impaired, a neurologic disorder, Alzheimer's subtype, alcohol, such as persecutory delusional, etc., delusional, with and or without obsessive compulsive disorder?
Oh.
I'd actually believe it, you know?
I'm going to have a snooze while you get ready.
I'd actually believe it because I witnessed it. What he used to do was disgusting. How he tried to use me to get in there. And I was like, no. And when we went to the restaurant, I was upset because I was like, oh, I hope.
He doesn't sit next.
Yeah, I hope he doesn't sit with us. I was like, oh, I lost my appetite. He would have harassed us more. He would have bothered us.
Not if I got my dander up.
That's why one of the reasons you were invited.
I'm not very polite.
And I told him to stop too before. He doesn't understand. Even on social media, I had to take screenshots and show it to the center and everything. He just didn't understand. And he tries to deny it. And there's security cameras there too. And I mean, everybody can. I mean, if the securities cameras, the securities guards ever shows and tells, all that happens, all that. I mean, he should have been gone a long time ago. Then, I mean, and everybody that tried to protect him from us, from me, they should have been fired long ago. They should. I don't care if they were board members, administration, whoever. There was no need for that. He was the one that did everything. We should have been protected. We should have been given privacy and safety. The security guards should have been there to protect us. The police should have taken them away a long time ago. I was glad to get out of there yesterday.
Oh, didn't bother me.
Did you see Carmela's dog? I said hello, beautiful. It was on that little space that she has for the dog, and the dog was looking beautiful as usual. And I was like, oh, I know the dog won't answer, but the dog is beautiful. Beautiful white.
So was our other dog.
Yeah, that dog was black. This one's white.
Yeah. He was a lovely dog.
Yeah.
She didn't have him very long. It's a shame.
I think she got sick.
That's what I'm saying. The dog got sick. Yeah. I'm saying that was a shame because it was a lovely dog.
Yeah. And the dogs like me a lot, and I like to stay away because they get overly affectionate. And the other
Did
dog
you
gave
see
me a
one
love bite that
downstairs?
was kind of painful, but
Remember he
that's
came
good.
over and he put his nose on my lap and I had to stroke him. I said, oh, he's very friendly. He said, yeah. And he wouldn't leave till
Oh,
I
that was in
finished.
the lobby,
Yeah, and
yeah.
the dog would not leave. He was
Well,
there
the
and I
dog did
was,
try to leave once. The dog saw me and wanted to come over to me, but then was so affectionate with you,
yeah.
the two of you just got along
yeah.
great.
And I said,
Very
I'm
good.
sorry. I said, that's okay. I said, he just wanted to say hello.
It was
And
great.
his face was much as saying, you're right, yeah. And he wasn't saying anything, but he nodding his head. I thought he was so cute. So I just stroked him. He wasn't doing anything. He wasn't licking me or anything like that. I was stroking him, and that's what he wanted.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
Oh, I know. I'm not.
You don't have the same illness, but I have a little bit from allergies.
Yeah, but
There's
I
an
don't have
illness that I had, and I had to take antibiotics. I'm allergic to saliva. I'm allergic to many things, and it's a skin irritation. But they said I can't. It won't spread very. I didn't like the dermatologist I saw. I want to see another one.
Hey.
But
Oh well.
it's
Okay.
not as severe as some other. I saw a man that was really ill with it. It was all on his face and stuff.
Oh yeah.
But I
forget
just have
what
a
it's
little
called.
bit, and it
There
just
is somebody that can get. I forget what it is.
it's
It's got a name.
and I took medicine to avoid it.
But sometimes if you got it, you don't get rid of it.
Well, I had a dog scratch on my right leg. That's why I try to stay away from a dog scratch on my right leg. Remember we went to
I thought that was coins there.
we went to the clinic
Uh-huh.
and they did day surgery there and they lanced it and
Oh
everything.
yeah, I remember that.
And then I had again when another dog was too friendly and it was on my left upper leg, but it didn't come to much of anything. I had some tropical cream or something for it, but it went away. And then I tried to contact the owner to confirm that the dog had been fully vaccinated. Because I'm allergic. That's the one thing that's detrimental. My liking loving all animals. I have allergies. And it doesn't matter what I do, whether I use a religion to feel better. I still get the allergy. It's annoying. And then I go to modern medicine and I have to rely on some pharma. And when a good doctor is a good doctor, they usually give me something to get rid of the sinuses. I also have been diagnosed with tinnitus. Oh, and when it just comes out, once I blow it, it just comes out. Oh. Because I've had nosebleeds when I was younger, and nosebleed didn't last long. Didn't come to much of anything. It stopped. I clotted. I coagulated. Oh, there's a little bit. All done. actually have it today with my salad. That'll be good. I wrote an article about the Brazil nuts, the health benefits. Brazil nuts. One nut a day. You can have it with other things too. You don't have to just eat it alone. Today I'm just eating it with my salad. Vacuuming outside my front door, yay, staff. Maintenance and repairs. Merci beaucoup. Très bien. I don't know that the person could hear me, although greatly appreciated. I do think. Put this away until my next coffee hour. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Saturday, maybe Sunday, most definitely Sunday. I'll be back.
When I come back, I'll have to do
Mom,
stuff in the
my Brazil nut. I'll get your Brazil nut too. And my coffee.
Mine's just finished.
Your tea? You didn't have coffee. How's your nose? I just blew my nose.
Well, it's still, I can feel it still dust.
It feels better now. I was diagnosed with sinusitis. That's what's flared.
Oh, pardon
It's been a weird new century, decade. It began with that influenza type A epidemic, and then that alleged, and then
Oh,
that
God, stop it.
COVID-19 severe acute respiratory syndrome pandemic. The first one epidemic, then that pandemic. Alleged other people. And what's next? You say everything comes in threes, right? What's the third one? I've been out the loop. I don't know. I haven't been
Oh, just like
paying
those-
attention to it all. It'd be interesting to find out what the third one's going to be.
Deadly.
Well, they have the reoccurrence. I just think that some people that are they're not very historian. They're not very geographical, not very financially, very. Because I remember it was a big deal in the media. Some reporters or a reporter, foot and mouth disease, mad
But
cow
that's
disease. It was such a
animals.
new thing. It was such a new thing, and I was like, I went on the internet and I found out that it pre-existed. It was nothing new. I'm like, it was nothing new. It was pre-existing.
That happened when farms.
Long
I was
ago, more than a decade before. It was
I was a
more
kid,
than
I
30,
remember.
40 years before.
Yeah.
And then same with influenza type A. And even COVID. It all pre-existed. It was
Why
nothing
didn't we
new.
go on about the Asian flu? That was a deadly one.
Yes.
And I had it. Oh, I nearly died.
Anyways,
Yeah.
like I say,
it was bad, yeah, it was all
those
over
two
Europe.
illnesses.
Yeah.
Those two illnesses.
Yeah.
I did research. They're not very
And
new.
then there was one after the First World War, some kind of flu, and thousands died with
Yes.
that one. I forget, it had a name, but I can't remember it.
But again, with these two illnesses, the epidemic and that
Yeah.
pandemic that was alleged, it all pre-existed. It's nothing new.
Yeah, there's
One was the flu, and the other's a cold.
Yeah.
And they made such a big deal about how COVID can turn into pneumonia and stuff and affect the brain and everything. I'm like,
But then flu can do that too.
two, yes.
What's the matter with them? I had it. Well, I had Asian flu.
I had
That was a bad
influenza.
Yeah.
I didn't get the
Well, that's
COVID.
it, right, but this was one that went around Asian.
And I've got some,
And it was like COVID. You could go in the hospital and die, and a lot did.
and,
My mother never let me go in the hospital.
and it took me more than 4 months to get over the flu.
Yeah.
Although I don't think I fully, I sometimes cough, and it's not as infectious and contagious. It's only just during that short period of time when I first got it. And then, how many months I was tired. I was lethargic. I still feel that way more than I used to. More than I used to, and I just go and have a nap.
I do.
I'm
I go
sick.
and lie down if I'm tired.
I don't go out for
I don't
walks.
overexert myself. Feel tired, I go lie down.
And then I think I had the symptoms come back. Not the first symptoms, but the vomiting came back in May. I wasn't feeling well in May, and I had that, but I didn't know. The doctor originally said it was food poisoning, and I couldn't figure out what food I ate that could cause it that day. But that's the first thing. And then I said I had influenza type A in February. Wasn't too sure about that, but maybe. And I said I'm a migraine sufferer and I can get travel sick. We didn't know what it was.
Get ready.
Shut up, I'm on my social media. Oh my God, Mom, how come? I don't understand. You said
You're going on and on and on.
It's my audience participating
to me.
with the conversation, and I lost my train of thought. Where was I talking about? Being
Your
sick.
illnesses.
It was when I was hospitalized. It was the week. It was a few days later when I began taking another med, and I was vomiting. That's what happened. It was the same kind of vomiting. I was down. And that's not hormones. I know that wasn't menopause. That wasn't a hot flash. And then I got hospitalized, and what did they do? The paramedics put me in a chair. And I'm like, I feel like I vomited something up. I don't know what it was. They tried to find it and take it to the hospital staff, and the hospital staff didn't care. And I was like, I really don't feel well. My ribs still hurt from earlier this year. I don't feel well. My ribs are sore. And I was like, I don't feel well. And then my ribs hurt even more in June. And then it's at October. Nothing happened. September was a pretty good month. September, August, those are two pretty good months. What's the point of crying about menopause? I mean, it doesn't make it any better. It's part of life. I laugh at it now. My symptoms have gotten lots better. Why not just laugh about it, instead of crying about it? I don't want to cry about it. I don't care about my menstrual cycle. I remember when I had my injury and I was recovering from this and all the sutures and stitches and stuff that happened. And I remember my first period was like clear. There was not any blood that we saw. We kept trying and trying. And I'm looking back on it, and the clear I showed went straight on to HRT. I should have just stayed in that menopause state. Never brought it back. And I did. I brought it back. I was like, oh, maybe in my 60s or 70s, maybe I'll meet somebody. We'll get together, have a lifelong relationship, and maybe I'll have one. An IVF or something. If I get pregnant once, I would enjoy it. I'd go through the hormonal thing and bring it back then. And then now I'm just glad it's gone completely. The periods. Menstrual cycles. I don't want them ever to come back. I don't ever want those bleedings to come back. What? Is that the Army had the vaccine? Is that the Army had your vaccine in, Mom?
I don't know.
I had it in my left arm.
I had one in both.
Yeah, you had the influenza one in one and the COVID in the other.
The COVID one hurt.
Oh, yeah, that hurt. Still sometimes bothers me, but it's not severe as it used to be.
And then we're supposed
No,
to
the
get,
last one was the worst one I ever had.
and then we're supposed to get what, another 6 months?
another
6 months?
I don't,
They should make it annual like the influenza vaccine.
just once a year and that's it.
We should get a booster and have it all put together in one. Influenza and COVID, have everything
No,
put
I
into
wouldn't
one.
want that one. One in each, no. You ain't mixing that.
If you could get it the same day, why not?
The same day, but not mixed.
Next
one
year,
in one
maybe
arm
I'll
and one
try.
in the other.
Next
yeah.
year, I think I'll try like I did once before and have it both done at the same time.
Yeah,
Just
one
get
in
them
one
done.
arm and one in the other.
Instead of
You don't
because
get
it was
both
less
in one arm.
painful. But I liked where I got it done before. It was more hygienic, more sterile, and the Band-Aid was more sterile. I watched her actually open it and put it on. It wasn't where we were before, where the staff there had them cut in half. I didn't like it. Those touched lots. And I vlogged it. My audience has cheered me on. I don't believe in masking, although I sort of believe in vaccines. Somebody asked me about vaccines and autism and asked me if that's maybe the contributing factor to causing that. And I said yes. There's so many vaccines out there. It wouldn't surprise me any. Birth defects and or adult autism, adult stuff. That's like influenza. You know the side effects again, that vaccine. Although when they first started the COVID vaccines, they didn't know all the side effects. It's just like with that senior services alleged doctor, Judy Fernando, the Credit Valley Hospital one. I mean, you've had how much medication put in you? Same with me. We've had lots of medicine for over the years, right?
Mm-hmm.
She disregarded that, and that can cause some kind of confusion. It doesn't mean you're mentally ill, it just means it's a side effect. And that's what I go. And you have vision impairment, and I was misdiagnosed. Oh, remember LensCrafters? The last doctor?
God,
my God.
She didn't know what she was doing.
She was an absolute quack, and I didn't like it that I trusted her to put eye drops in my eyes. I never liked her. And I went in there thinking the world of myself. I could see going in, and my eyes were fucking buggered up on my way out. And I went and got a second opinion, and I went back in, and they pulled on the computer, and they pulled up somebody's test results, said that was me. And I'm like, that's not me. I can see. I've got my prescription. I'm getting my reading glasses. Same happened at Square Central Parkway Mall VIP Optical after, when I was having that concussion. He tried to said something about having a cataract. I'm like, I can see beyond a cataract. I can see everything and anything. I just can't see it as close up as I used to. That's not cataract. And that's not AMD. They try to say, oh, yeah, macular degeneration. I said, that's bullshit. I can see. They said you can see squiggles and stuff. I said, who told you that I can see squiggles and stuff? I don't see squiggles of any kind. I don't see any of that shit. I don't know. That's not even what AMD is. And I went and got a second opinion on that, and I got tested, and I didn't have that. And I came back, and I said, those are not my test results. I'm not taking it. I'm not. And if were they to go public and show and tell those test results, those two places, having a concussion does not mean all that stuff. And I'm a crier. Yeah, stop! I'm talking, Mom. Why do you keep asking me to do that in front of my audience?
Oh, I thought you were finished.
How could you thought I'm finished?
My
I
eyes
still
were shut.
got my coffee. And it's just, I can see. And I think too, because being a public person, I suffered from arachnophobia when I was younger. And I think they thought they could lie. It was AMDA, having a fear of something that someone, arachnophobia symptoms. It's not symptoms of behaviors. It's not a macular degeneration. It's not AMD. And I showed and told that. And just like, I remember an eye doctor at Rockwood Mall one time. It was a migraine I had, and I asked for some relief, and they told them, they're like, go get something over the counter, get a doctor, get somebody. I did that. How many years was I taking migraine medication since I had that concussion? 2019. I finally got a doctor. It was what, 3 or 4 years I was taking and I don't take that anymore. I've taken other pain relievers, but I haven't taken that one. Naproxen wasn't that good. Tylenol wasn't that good. I don't like Advil. Got something pharma that was much better. So much better that now I just take most of the time just some biotin, and that gets me going. And some being active and eating stuff that's more anti-inflammatory. That's like the iodine, the white salt that you eat. I can't eat it because it's not. I eat other salts, and I feel better. The more anti-inflammatory, not inflammation. They're anti-inflammation. I like it. It's like with my lunch. Do I not use a condiment? That's a creamy thing. I'll probably have some pink salt or sea salt and ground black pepper and some flax seeds with corn chips. My persona. The forest witch. The urban forest witch, the Bells Witch Afro. All before, all during, all later, and all since October 24th, 2025. October 31. 'Tis the season. Halloween. For months. I began celebrating Halloween this year in September. Oh my god, it's snowing outside. All I can see is white. I'm gonna show my audience. Yeah, it's snowing out there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's only November 27.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even December yet.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Can't finish my coffee. We'll get the next stuff. Have a nice day.